Hey Doodle everybody, it's a short walk today. I'm doing my exercises. Dinner is on the way to my house from my favorite burger place called Zeb's, Zebbs. Love that. They probably were at the Taste of Syracuse last weekend. Best burgers around. If you are in Syracuse, New York, don't forget Zeb's, Zebbs. They have lasted 40 years, and I don't know, that's just my life. I don't know how much more they've been, but they've stood through COVID and a hell of a lot around here, and their food is delish. Anyway, enough about food. I want to talk to people right now in a holistic sense. Well, not even holistic, because I'm not giving you holistic treatments. This is more of a psychological chat about dying, because I have done it. It wasn't very long, and I'm lucky that I got to come back. And although I giggle and make light of it, I know so many people don't, and are so much younger than me and probably could cure diseases I can't, smarter, more talent than me. I don't understand how it all works either, but I just feel like I'm being pulled to talk to people who are sick with the possibility of dying, or a diagnosis of something that's terminal, because this Western medicine shit kills a lot of people. And I'm not saying like they're out here giving people drugs that'll kill them, but that does happen, misdiagnosis and all that stuff. But I'm talking about mental time frames. I fucking hate it that they put you in an office and they say, I mean, I get it as a scientist, scientifically speaking, you want to know what your odds are, but that odd that they spit out their mouth is so entrapping. It's so intimidating and stunting to a healer's heart. I, for one, personally believe you can will your body to do more than modern medicine can do for it in certain aspects. You are so attached to your soul in this vessel, you're blended like two fingers wrapped around each other. And as long as you choose to keep your fingers like this, you are connected to it. If you aren't ready to fucking go yet, that willpower is far better than any fucking treatment they will ever give you. And ain't nobody ever gonna touch it or defeat it. There is never a guarantee that you'll make it. I could wake up tomorrow, walk out to my car, and hopefully not, but I could just die doing that. Every day is a gift, and the next one is never a promise for anyone. That is everyone's truth. But when you're terminal, when you're fighting for your life, your mind goes into this constant, this could be the last few months of my life. This could be the end. And yes, you do have to embrace the possibility. You can't be naive all the time, and that fear is going to seep in. The unknown is fucking scary. That is the most scariest thing about death. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my kids? What's going to happen to my spouse? What's going to happen when I die? Is it going to hurt? These are all natural questions, especially when you're facing your own morality. Everybody dies. It's inevitable, and I hate that saying, even saying it out loud. You can't live your life of tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. That's so entrapping. If you want to heal yourself, first of all, I don't really feel like there's a certain process that you need to study or a book that you need to read. I think you just need to sit and connect with yourself. What do you feel like would help you? Sitting there positively affirming to yourself every day. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to kick this day's ass. If you need to get up and do that every day and that works for you, that is healing. That's yourself saying, this day is mine. I'm not dying today. This isn't my day, my ticket's getting punched. No, thank you. I'm staying with my body. I'm staying with my shell. conviction can save your life. Maybe you feel like playing with crystals or sound baths. Maybe you feel like going to get a blessing where a shaman, sages you and has their light language and prays over you. You go to a church and you get blessed and rebaptized. Whatever it is, conviction, belief. Own it. There is no other fact but this. This day is mine and I'm going to own it and I'm going to be strong. And on the days you get up and you're weak and you're sick, today's a bad day. But it isn't going to defeat me. I can conquer this bad day and tomorrow will be better. Conviction, willpower. That is what, look at all of these crazy stories of people who lift cars off of their kids. People who, despite all odds, have this terminal illness their whole fucking life, and their wish is to see their 80th birthday. And most people with that disorder don't even live past their 30s. And they said, fuck this disorder. I'm living till I'm 80. And that person, sadly, maybe they die on their 80th birthday plus 1 day, but they made it to 80. Willpower. Ain't nobody can tell me that shit don't work. When you believe them, when you believe that your body is going to fold and collapse in itself, when you believe it's impossible, your body accepts and absorbs that truth. Granted, you have to listen to your truth. I firmly believe you all know when the moment comes and when it's approaching. I knew I was dying. I wasn't a doctor. I didn't understand what had gotten me to this point of not being able to breathe, or why nothing, what was happening to me was pure shock. But in that moment, watching everybody working to save my life, I knew they wouldn't get to me in time. I knew that their faces were the last I was going to see. And you would think that you'd be fucking traumatized. You'd think that you'd be paralyzed in fear, scream out and be angry. And I wasn't ready to die. I was mad young. I was in my 20s. I wanted more time, but at the same time, a peace came. My muscles in my body stopped fighting, stopped tensing. No more pain. No more anxiety. No more questions in my mind. My mind went still, calm. I was literally watching the trees blow in the wind. Like, here I am dying, paramedics working around me, and I found the wind fascinating. And then I just felt my eyes get heavy, and I connected with another place. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not like you jump in a transport bubble and to heaven you go. No light came down. I didn't ascend out of my body. I just was in a place and a wicked fucked up time walking. And I say this because I don't know who else it would be. Anubis. He was like half man cat guy. Really tall. And just like I'm talking to you now, we went on a walk, and I swear to God, it felt like an hour to walk. I wasn't even dead for 2 minutes. I remember most of our talk. I remember most of our discussions. And I don't share them. It's part of my journey. I just want you to know that healing yourself is a possibility. That's your body, that's your vessel. Yes, we all have a ticket punch day. But I believe you can willpower that punch date to a later time by whatever you want to call it. They get inspired by might and courage and love and conviction. And if you fight, they fight with you. They give you as much as they can for as long as they can. You gotta have a warrior's heart. It really is that simple. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they know. Fuck time. Exist in the moment, exist in the time, and will that moment to be alright. And just keep willing those moments to be alright. And just live in those moments so it doesn't become more than it is.